YouTube, this is Matthew, and today I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit about what I think is my ideal Pokemon game. Yes, I'm a big fan of the Pokemon franchise. I'm a big fan of the Pokemon series as well, and I have been watching Pokemon since it starts in roughly around 1994, I believe. So it's been a very long time. And the Pokemon games, they are all at least the handheld ones. I'm not talking about the console ones. I'm talking about the handheld ones. So that's Pokemon Red, Blue, Yellow, Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald, Fire Red, Leaf Green, Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, Black, White, Black 2, White 2, as well as Pokemon X, Y, and the new ones that are going to be coming out, which is Omega Ruby, and I forgot what was the other one. I believe Sapphire or something. So something like that. Oh, sorry guys. But they're all mostly traditional RPG styles games. So as where you're your character and you're traveling around, and your main goal is to fill the Pokedex and capture as many and eventually all the Pokemons inside the gaming universe. Um, the games are real fun. The game is really fun. I love playing them, but I noticed. I mean, they added, of course, the online. The first online features was the trading feature, which is with the link cable, and you link two Game Boys together, and you can trade the Pokemon that way. Later on, with the introduction of Wi-Fi. God bless Wi-Fi, that's the greatest invention in the world. The DS, DSi, and 3DS have actually Wi-Fi support. If I believe it started with the Game Boy Advance, with the wireless link thing, you could put the Game Boy Advance and you could trade wirelessly. But I never saw a full MMO Pokemon game. So this is where I'm going to talk to you guys about, because I feel that my dream Pokemon game, as a Pokemon fan, as an avid Pokemon fan, my ideal Pokemon game, I would love to see this. I don't think handheld consoles, I don't think handhelds, the 3DS will be able to do this ideally. So I would really want to see this on the Nintendo Wii U, because I think the Wii U could possibly have the hardware and the servers and all that to do this properly. Because if they have servers for Ghost, Black Ops 2 for the Wii U, I think they could set some servers aside for MMORPG Pokemon game. So I would really love to see that, and I just want to give you guys my ideal looks. Talk to you guys about some concepts, and let's start this off. Okay, as you guys know, when you play a Pokemon game, you start off at a starter town, which is pretty much all RPGs start off with. You start off at a town, and Pokemon games are actually no different. So, I would consider this like a World of Warcraft style. With World of Warcraft, I believe is a perfect example, because World of Warcraft, you start off with different races and different species, and they are all branched out in different parts of the world. As a perfect example, so in my ideal Pokemon game, we will have a class setup. Not really class setup and not really race setup, but we will have a gender setup. Either you're a male or a female starter trainer, and you get to customize your face and your hairstyle, similar to The Sims, World of Warcraft, the Elder Scrolls. So if you guys are familiar with all those games, Grand Theft Auto Online, if you guys are familiar with all those games with the character creation, that's how I will ideally like it to be, where you basically could characterize your hair, change your hairs, your facial, clothes, and etc., etc., etc. So we will, where was I? Oh yeah, the character creation. So you got a character creation. There will only be two choices, male or female, because essentially this Pokemon. You can't have Pokemon as trainers, so I mean you'll either be a male or a female. Roughly, you will start out young, because that's how the Pokemon universe is. You start out as a beginning trainer at the age of 10. Don't know where's the parental thing advice about that, but hey, you will start off there. You know what? I'm just gonna move the camera a bit so I can give you guys a better view, and just bear with me right now. So, I do not know how am I gonna do this, but I don't think I can do this. Okay. Don't know how this is gonna work, but let's see how this is gonna work. Yeah, not necessarily gonna work, but well, I'll tell you guys in a few minutes. So, just to show you guys, I'm talking about. I guess I'm gonna have to do this, make an edit video, but I'm gonna show you guys really quickly how we're gonna do this. So first of all, since there are different regions, Pokemon universe, there's Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Shinon, Unova, and I believe the Kalos region, which is the newest region. So you get to pick whichever region you will be there, and well, let's do this. I'm gonna give you guys a quick picture view that I found on bulbagarden.net. So I should thank you guys for actually this wonderful picture. It's the most beautiful picture and the most accurate one I've seen. So thank you guys, and we're gonna skip over to my other one. So we're gonna switch this over, and I'm gonna give you guys a quick visual view so that way you guys can understand like how the regions are gonna work. So let's go on now. Okay, give me guys a few seconds, and I'm gonna switch over to a better camera so I can show you guys how this is gonna work. Hey YouTube, this is the second camera, so I'll give you guys a better representation. This is my PC monitor right here. So we're gonna zoom in a little bit, or at least try to. But so right here is the Kanto region. So if you guys starting out in Kanto, you will start out like around here. This is the Pallet Town for the Kanto region, as your starter Pokemons will be Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. Those are the 3 starter Pokemons for the Kanto region. So it will be weird because if you really initially want to capture all the Pokemons in the world, so Squirtle, Bulbasaur, and Charmander will have to be accessible in the wild as well. So so Squirtle is a water type, so essentially you could capture one inside the wild somewhere, but I believe it'll be more better like in a mission, maybe in like a quest style, where maybe you know how in the anime you had the Squirtle squad. So I think mostly that in anime you had Charmander that was abandoned, so that way that would be a better way to capture them as well. So let's move it on. So this is a good representation. Let me zoom in here, right here. So this is the Kanto. This is this is Pallet Town right here. So you start off here, and maybe a few quests along the way you'll get to progress, and you'll slowly progress to Viridian City, which I believe is right here, and then we have the Viridian Forest right here, and then we got Pewter City right here, all the way on top. Let me move this guy a little further here. We got the Kanto Pokemon League. So the Pokemon League is gonna be very weird. I don't necessarily know how they're gonna do it, if they ever do. But my ideal way is think of the Pokemon League kind of like how the anime did it, where there's just a large tournament, and whoever wins that Pokemon League, which I'm gonna give you guys better zooming in right here, without messing up the picture, but the Pokemon League will be right here. So we will have a big tournament. Maybe I don't know how they're gonna do this. Like maybe every day, whoever enters Pokemon tournament, be the maybe 16, 8-on-8 style, and they'll progressively lower until finally there's a 1-on-1, and whoever wins that will necessarily be the Pokemon champion, and then they will have to fight the region's champion. So this region's champion will be Trainer Red from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. I think he's a good choice. And if you win him, you essentially will be entered into the game's Hall of Fame. So, and then you will be the person that wins championship, and other players can see the Hall of Fame and see everybody that has beaten the Pokemon League and beaten Trainer Red. This will be for both Johto and actually Kanto. So if you're in the Johto region, you will start in New Bark Town, which I have no idea where New Bark Town is in this. I have no idea where New Bark Town is. I am guessing we have the Toadrum Waterfall here. So I'm guessing New Bark Town is somewhere like in this area right here. So somewhere around here is New Bark Town. I have no idea where, but it's somewhere. I believe this is New Bark Town right here. I believe. Don't know, but somewhere around here is New Bark Town, and that will be the starter. That will be the starter for the Johto. And we're gonna move on. This is the Hoenn region. This will be the Hoenn region right here, and you will start off in the starter city for the Hoenn region. So the starter Pokemons here are Torchic, Mudkip, and Trico. So that will be the starter Pokemons here. You get those if you want to start the Hoenn region. And this right here will be the Shinon region. As you can tell by the big mountain here. Of course, we see some Shinon Pokemons. We see Dialga, and I don't know why Lugia is there, but this was a booklet for a Pokemon Movie 10, so maybe that's why we have. So that's why maybe this is a beautiful anime. But you can really tell like this will be some geographics things. So it's a perfect thing. And of course, we're gonna go back to Kanto Town because it's the region where I could send the Roses. This is the bridge right here, the cycling bridge. So. How you get around, how you earn money and stuff like that. We'll have the traditional quest systems where basically you could get quests for certain towns. We'll have quests. So give me an example. Lavender Town. When you enter Lavender Town, you will have the quest. You will have mostly ghost Pokemon quests, whatever ghost Pokemons, and you have to defeat them to maybe get the town back to normal. Saffron City, which is that big one right there in the middle. Maybe a quest for that will be like Team Rocket. The major quest for that will be like Team Rocket is screwing up Saffron City. We're going down to Celadon City right here. There we got Celadon City right here. We have quests there, so this will be quest based, and that's how you'll most likely travel. Or basically, since this is open world MMO, you can just free travel anyway. Traveling from one region to another, which will be very hard, but I think World of Warcraft did it very good, as well as Grand Theft Auto, where basically every region will have one major airport. So in the Johto region and the Kanto region actually has the SS Anne. So right there we got the SS Anne. So basically you can travel either by boat, or basically if your Pokemon knows surf, you could travel to different regions with surf. Or if Pokemon knows fly, fly I think will not really be work, because fly in the Pokemon game is very limited. But I guess they will have to like incorporate fly. Then they will have to broaden the aspects of fly, and you can fly to different regions. But in my ideal, every region will have an airport to make it simpler, and basically you go to the airport and you pay a fee, a small fee, and you get to travel to different regions. So if you're a Shinon region and you want to travel to the Kanto region, you will just pay the fee, you get on the airport, and they'll have the cinematic video of like the airport flying and stuff like that, and you will travel to wherever the airport is, which I have no idea where the airport would be here, but I guess they will have to make more cities for that. So and of course you could surf and stuff like that. We have the 7 islands here from Fire Red and Leaf Green. You can visit them. So this will be a very complex Pokemon game, very complex. I don't. But I think it can be doable for actually Nintendo if they really set their minds to it, because I think Nintendo now is at a point in their career that I think they could do this. One thing I did not talk about, but I will talk about now, which will be the Pokemon battles. So I will talk to you about that. And thank you guys for watching this portion of the video. So I will go back to my primary camera, and we will talk about the Pokemon. We will talk about the Pokemon battles there. YouTube, welcome back to my primary camera, and we're gonna talk about Pokemon battles right now. Necessarily, I don't have a picture of what a Pokemon battle would look like, but if you have played Pokemon Stadium for the Nintendo 64, Pokemon Stadium 2, and I believe Pokemon Coliseum for the GameCube, and there was one for the Wii, I believe this was Pokemon Revolution, where they have these 3D cinematic battles. But to give you guys a better example, if you've ever seen a Pokemon battle inside the animes, where two trainers go one-on-one, that will most likely be what the video game. This is, of course, my ideal. This has nothing affiliation. There's no officially done by Nintendo. Nothing. This is just my ideal Pokemon game, which is, if you guys have seen the first half of the video, it will be an MMO style Pokemon game. So this is gonna be a very long video, so guys, bear with me. I'll try to make this as fun, as exciting as possible, so you guys can watch the whole thing. So let's move on. Pokemon battles. Each city will have a Pokemon park, and the Pokemon parks will be where it will be player versus player battles, or in this case, trainer versus trainer battles. Similar to World of Warcraft style, where actually they have player versus player parts and stuff like that. In Grand Theft Auto online, since it's open world, both players, all the players there, they can communicate and stuff like that. I didn't want to do it that way because this is my ideal Pokemon game. I didn't want to do it that way just for the fact that it will be very chaotic, and I think it will be a lot power hungry for the servers. So I mean, players can interact with each other. They could trade Pokemons. They could call out their Pokemon so the Pokemons can follow them. Whatever. But if they want to battle each other, they will have to go to the Pokemon Battle Park, and they will have to battle there. But anything else that has to do with them interacting and stuff like that, they could go and interact there. So pretty much the quest systems will be divided normally, with each city having their own quest, each city having their own story. There'll also be a main quest, a main storyline quest that will be incorporated, where you will eventually get to travel to all of the regions. Eventually, which there's a lot of regions. I would like to do all of the Pokemon regions, so that's Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, Shinan, Uvia, as well as Kalos, eventually. Moving on, how the wild Pokemons will be generated will be a traditional MMORPG, World of Warcraft style, as how their monsters are actually generated. That will be a very easy setup there. The leveling system for the monsters will be similar to the leveling monster systems in the Pokemon games, where if you're in the starter towns, the Pokemons there will be necessarily weak, levels between 1 and 5, and as you progress through the different cities, that will be higher. So if you start in Kanto region, by the time you get to Viridian cities, there will be levels roughly 4 to, let's say, roughly level 9. The gym battles, where I haven't really gotten to yet, but the gym battles are essentially the gym leaders' Pokemons. They will, after each battle, if you lose a battle, the gym leaders' Pokemons gain experience. But if you win the battle, you gain experience, and that will keep it competitive. So that way that other players from other regions, they will feel a challenge, because if enough players lose a battle, well, then the gym leaders will get enough higher. You don't have to capture all 8 badges. But to enter the region's Pokemon League and eventually gain to the Hall of Fame, you will have to gain all 8 badges of actually that region. So if you want to join the actually Johto's Pokemon League, which is the same as the Kanto Pokemon League, but if you want to enter the Kanto Johto Pokemon League, you will have to get all 16 badges. As the Kanto region and actually the Johto region, there are just one big continent, so it'll be easy. So you have to get all 16 badges, and you'll be able to enter the Pokemon League. You know what? Let me change that. If you want to enter the Pokemon League, you will have to either have 8 Kanto badges or actually 8 Johto badges. You can't have a mixture of both. But if you want to battle the Pokemon champion, which my idol champion will be Trainer Red from Pokemon Gold, Silver, and Crystal. In order for you to battle him and enter the Hall of Fame, you'll have to capture all 16 badges. And each region will have their own Pokemon League as well as their own Pokemon champion. And to enter the Hall of Fame, you'll have to defeat the Pokemon League, which is tournament based, which will be tournament based. So it'll be 8 players here and 8 players here. It'll be 16 players. So I think that's roughly fair. And 2 trainers will battle, and then 2 trainers battle, 2 trainers battle, and 2 trainers battle, and then they'll slowly go down until it's 1-on-1. And then the winner there will fight the Pokemon League champion at any given time. It's not a set time, so that way that they can level up if they feel that they weren't strong enough or they barely beaten the Pokemon League. So the Pokemon League will vary levels. I think to keep it fair, minimum to enter the Pokemon League, your Pokemons will have to be in level 50 minimum. The max level, I don't want to stick to the level cap of 100 just for the fact that it would be very, I mean, you're talking about a lot of regions, stuff like that. So I think the max level cap level 100 is good because, of course, this game there will be no Game Shark, there will be no Game Shark and stuff like that. So it'll be a lot harder to level up. Pokemon evolutions will be the same as the handheld games. The traditional evolutions, Pokemons that level up through stones, friendships, whatever, they'll have their own, everything will be just like the Pokemon evolutions. The Pokemons that require trading, they will still evolve through actually trading as well. Since trading here, trading will be each city inside the Pokemon Center that will have a trading center, and you 2 guys can trade your Pokemons there. The battles, of course, I told you before, that will be at the battle park. Every city will have their battle park. You will not be able to battle trainers out in the wild and the open world, because I feel that will be very chaotic, and for certain trainers that will be unfair. So I think to battle a trainer, you will have to battle in the Pokemon Park. So, but you will not gain experience. Player versus player battles, they will not gain experience. There will be money involved. So I mean, you will gain if you win the battle. There will not be no money involved. There will not be no experience involved. So player versus player battles is just strictly for fun. You think you have the best Pokemon. He thinks you have bad Pokemon. You battle it out. Fair enough. What other aspects? I think I pretty much explained them all. But there you have it, guys. My ideal Pokemon games. Oh, Pokeballs. We will have the traditional Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. Master Balls, I really want to include them, but I would like to put them price-based. It will be extremely high price, extremely rare. Pokemon Balls will be the cheapest. Great Balls will be the second cheapest, and so forth. And the custom Pokemons, the Dust Balls, that will all be included there, but those you'll have to get them customly made. So every region will have like a quote unquote Kurt almost guy. Of course, with the Johto region, they will have Kurt, and you go to him and custom order Pokeballs if you have the right items. More or less, that's pretty much. Oh yeah, the Pokemon battles, how they will be. They will be in real time. So that means that you have to be quick on your feet. And I think this is possible because the Wii U controller, the traditional tablet controller, actually has a built-in touchscreen. And that built-in touchscreen, you'll have your Pokemons there. And when you want to battle, you click on the Pokemon, and it will show up on the screen. The trainer will throw in the Pokeball, the Pokeball will come out. And of course, you will have the battle. You will have to scroll down to the Pokemon's attacks. I would like to be limited to 4 attacks only, traditional as the game. Because scrolling down, trying to find every single attack the Pokemon can learn is very time consuming. So 4, they will still have the PowerPoint meter, PP meter. So there will also be a dodge button also on the screen, as well as the Pokemon's HP gauge. So that means that you have to really think on your feet. You draw an attack, boom, if the Pokemon's attacking you and you're not ready for an attack, you can quickly press the dodge button, because if you don't, you're gonna get hit. So this will be real time, live. There is not turn based, blah blah blah, you go first or he goes first. No, this will be live combat. So I think that's how it goes. I think the Wii U's touchscreen will be perfect for that. Just for the fact that that screen is big enough with the touchscreen and stuff like that. The buttons on the Wii U controller, we have the left analog stick will be for your movement. The right analog stick will be for your camera. That's your BA and all of that. They're for interactions. The saving will be automatic, but you can save it manually. But every save will be automatic, stuff like that. So that means that you don't have to worry about logging out, and that will all be automatically done. I really want the game to be disc-based. My ideal will have in-app purchases, as well as the game will be, you'll have to pay for the disc, but I believe since it still has the free, their online service is free, I really want in-app purchases. There will be reasonable prices. I hope this is my ideal Pokemon game, so they'll be reasonable. Trainers can also trade items. We will each have a Pokemon Mart. They'll have potions and stuff like that, and they'll all be not with real cash. You pay with the Pokemon cash, but there will be in-app purchases for rare items, rare Pokemon items. Other than that, what do you guys think about my ideal Pokemon game? Comment below, and thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. It's a little long, but I hope you guys enjoy it. Thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't like it. But comment below. This is my ideal Pokemon game. Nintendo, if you're watching this, I hope it comes true, because I would really love to play it. But my ideal Pokemon game. So guys, if you like it, comment below. And as always, have a nice day.